The poor area. And the guard are attacking us. Huh.
Dr. Reed, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
Yeah, I'm just suspecting the conveyor. There's nothing to see here. Conveyor belt, one excellent vibration. Dinner time, Mr. Reed. Bon appetit.
So you were the killer. I knew I was right.
I cannot enter.
Dr. Reed, I am glad to see you.
Good evening, Miss Price. I'm Dr. Reed. Do you remember me?
Dr. Reed? Yes, of course. You are the doctor who healed me and my mum. Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Good to see you too, Carol. Are you all right?
Oh, yes. I did not hurt myself recently. I know how to take care of myself now. I'm almost a grown-up.
Come with me immediately. Have a nice walk. He likes his victims a bit more organic. Bon appetit.
Mother, where are you? I can't see. I'm so afraid, Mother.
Dr. Reed. I am glad.
It's locked, all right. It's locked, all right. It's locked. It's locked, all right. Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Caroline, my dear doctor.
You are responsible for your daughter's many injuries and scars, Caroline. You brutalize her, don't you?
How could I abuse my own flesh and blood? This is nonsense. It would be like hurting myself.
You really believe you've done nothing wrong, don't you? How long has this been going on for? I should have seen it when you were my patients.
Seen what? Child abuse? Are you mad, Dr. Reed? I dedicated my whole life to my precious Carol. She is a part of me.
Yes. Even her name is just a part of yours. This is a terrible tragedy. Something of an unknown disorder. My God. Abuse that comes from overwhelming love.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. How dare you say something like that? What kind of a monster do you think I am?
Huh. To take you out to all your abusive ways. He was left still. Was he alive in this part time? Well, they took sorts of them all. You come with me.
Poor me. Oh no, poor me. I'm dying. For real. No one will cry for me now.
The key.
I cannot enter.
So dead. Huh.
It's locked, all right.
Good evening, Jonathan Reed. Can I help you in any way?
Dinner time. Huh. This has happened. You know what?
I should have seen it coming. I should have put a ban upon you. But there was too much at stake.
So now does he do?
It's locked.
He's okay, him that's there to the guard.
Are you from Ascalon? I don't care! You're bleeding. You cannot win this. Over there! There's one of them burners!
Huh.
library. I'm not sure visiting Italy is a good idea this time of the year.
It's a...
I remember Sunday walks in the park. Mother, good evening.
Jonathan! Is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister? Johnny, it was real. Mary brought me to the cemetery to see you. What happened to this family, my son? What have you done?
Realistic doors. So, but useful.
Rumors of abductions in the West End at night. That can't be true. Yes, Mr. Jonathan?
Do you know my mother speaks to the dead members of this family?
Yes. I sometimes hear her speaking to you, Miss Mary, and her baby. Sometimes your father, too.
So she thinks I'm also dead. And what about you?
I believe she only sees her relatives as the dead she speaks to, Mr. Jonathan. It breaks my heart to see Miss Reed like that.
I am powerless to help her. She thinks I'm a ghost, too. Whatever I say, she just sees me as another dead relative.
But you are still alive, Mr. Jonathan. That's the difference. And I am sure Miss Reed will realize it soon.
Dinner time. You're officially no longer needed.
Poor Miss Reed. I leave her alone with the most despicable monster of all, her own son.
The doctor's already gone.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Huh. You should know about vampires.
Pray for my mother to never find my killer. Betrayer.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. A great night, what?
Oh, does dispose of you? Did you a witness to what has happened? We'll take you for a nice walk. They're so easy to control. It's showing you. Just imagine if you could actually control this. Dinner time.
Death may be the most disappointing dish I have ever tasted. So insipid. So cold.
There's on the menu at one of his restaurants. Or even take-ins.
Good evening,
Stop
sir.
there.
May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
Oh, there's Archer in there.
How is your wife, Venus?
We've spent so much time away from each other. So many things have happened.
Is everything all right at home? Surely Venus was relieved to see you return from France in one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this part of town, Johnny? Venus fears for our family reputation. Now her husband has become the village idiot.
But you're alive. You returned in one piece and you have a family. How many soldiers can say the same?
Believe me, it's not quite that simple. Unlike you, I'm not the man I used to be.
Do you need medical assistance, Clarence?
It's a little late for visiting hours, don't you think?
What can I say? I haven't lost my old habits.
I hope we're talking about the same habits, old friend.
Eating now cured him. I can kill. If you kill him with medicine, then you kill him, you get more XP. Mr. Lee's having a banquet.
I should have known you were one of them, Johnny. Why was I so blind?
Who's this house?
Hello? Is anyone there?
Jonathan, is that you? I did not know you were back in London. Oh, my dear Johnny. I'm so sorry for your loss. Mary was such a sweetheart.
Thank you, Venus. May I come in?
I was going to bed, actually.
I'm sure you can spare me a few minutes. For old time's sake.
Of course you may enter, Jonathan. At least you survived the Great War. I feared the worst.
English ransacking your house.
It's locked. It's locked, all right.
I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son. They were such a beautiful family.
I don't know what the heck she's running about.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
It's a pleasure to see you again, Venus.
So you returned from the war in one piece too. Thank God. My Clarence is back home too.
How is the old rascal?
Probably outside, chasing ghosts and chimeras. Clarence has changed a lot since he returned from the war, you know.
Tell me about Clarence's obsession with vampires.
It drives me so crazy it makes my stomach hurt. I was so relieved to have him back. But I quickly realized he'd lost his mind in France.
I understand your irritation, Venus. But you have to accept the trauma Clarence endured on the battlefield.
The question is simple, Jonathan. Is my husband mad? Yes or no? Do vampires exist? Or is Clarence a lunatic?
The important question is, what do you really think of your husband?
I'm tough, Jonathan. He should have told me the horrors he witnessed, however appalling it was, instead of inventing a fantasy about blood-drinking monsters.
So you don't believe Clarence?
If poor Mary, bless her soul, had tried to convince you of the existence of bloody vampires, would you have believed her? Seriously?
Why do you and your husband argue so much?
He is not the kind man I married and loved. He is obsessed now. Obsessed with chimeras. I feel trapped. It just makes me want to scream.
What do you think about Clarence squandering his fortune on his obsession?
Soon we'll be poor, and forced to sell the house. Where will we go? In which filthy, infected part of town will we end up? I'm so afraid.
Venus, why do you worry so much about your family's reputation?
Everyone laughs at Clarence now. And they avoid me because they believe I share his insane opinions. I'm a leper in my own community.
How have you been since the last time we met? How long has it been? 3 years now?
I've done my duty, like all British women. You have no idea what it was like to wait for months without knowing if I'd still be a wife or a widow.
I understand. Luckily, this part of town has been saved from the worst of the bombings, from what I've seen.
Yes, and it's also true about the epidemic. The flu has killed here too, of course, but not on such a large scale as in other parts of town.
Dinner time.
I danced with you at my wedding, Jonathan. What have you become?
as they did that, doesn't she made the wrong guy. Dead. Just sort of put it there.
Rats. Tasty rats. Those clever rodents are cautious now. Oh, they won't approach.
Have you recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
He is dead, I've heard. I wish I was dead too.
That's least.
Tell me about yourself, Miss Billow. What do you do for a living?
Oh, I'm hungry. Need to eat. Have you got something for me? Blood, perhaps? Can you give me blood, Dr. Reed?
Don't you remember who you are, miss? What you did for work?
I was strong, proud. I campaigned for good causes. But that was before. Before. It does not matter anymore. I'm so hungry.
What happened to you?
The rats. The answer hides in their little crunchy bones. Their juicy, tiny brains.
Miss Billow, please, try to concentrate. Why do you worry about rats so much?
The voice in my head. He forces me to do so. Drink their blood, he said. Eat their flesh.
Tell me about the voice in your head. Who is it? Can you describe it? Is it someone you know? Someone you met?
Keep your mouth shut, he said. Don't ever speak about me, or I'll abandon you. Help me, please, Doctor.
Do you feel compelled to obey that voice, Miss Billow? Even if you're loath to submit to it?
Yes. Please. Help.
I'm not kind of expert. So I'm going to officially take the problem away. This is just necessary part of the treatment. It may be some. It may hurt a bit. That's just part of this special routine. This floor is ready there. We're helping you here. The voice is now you and me are.
Thank you for releasing me. I can finally say the name of my torturer. It's Jacob Blackwood.
Jacob Blackwood. You don't know that you need.
Elizabeth. I'm so happy to see you. I was so concerned.
It is also good to see you in these darkened hours. Is all well, my dear?
Indeed, we stand upon the precipice. Has the news reached you of Edgar Swansea?
No. I returned home but moments ago. What of him?
Your friend, the well-informed old Bridget, tells me the Guard of Priwen has assaulted Pembroke. I fear Edgar tops their bloody list.
Bridget? She is such a tragic figure. And yet, I sense deep inside, she has a delicate, fragile soul.
Indeed, she has. I'm glad you like her too.
Once this is all over, I will study the sewer skulls. I fear I have made terrible mistakes, founded upon erroneous preconceptions.
I was concerned for your safety. McCullum draws too close to you for my comfort.
Fear not. I've evaded the hunters for many a year, and I intend to stay far from their gases, flames, and spikes. Now, speak to me of Dawson.
Aloysius Dawson is no more. I took care of him.
I imagine the Lord Redgrave was spitting teeth.
Ascalon has defrocked me and threatens to hound me from the city. This was, no doubt, inevitable.
You did what you thought was right at the time. One can ask no more. The important task now at hand is to help poor Edgar.
Now I am assured of your safety. That is precisely my intention.
Good. Now go, my dear, and return with good news with the greatest haste.
Didn't know.
You traitor!
What is this truck? Are the vampire hunters here already?
He's mine! I'll take it! Leech spotted! Watch out! We have to stop it! Filthy fucking beast! You're mine!
Hello again, Mr. Blight.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. You doing your rounds as usual?
Are you concerned about the living conditions in the city?
Of course I am. I'll be stuck here for as long as Oswald refuses to go to hospital. And, unfortunately, it seems the violence is rising.
What kind of violence?
I believe people have armed themselves and started to attack those that show signs of contagion.
For England, or England won't fight for us.
He's on. What's going on? Doesn't say what people are doing. Dinner time, Mr. Reed.
Oswald, I'm sorry to leave you alone. Avenge me, my love.
Yep, so I'm gonna call it stream now, so see you in the next one.